2. Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Checkity check. 1 2 1 2 on TikTok. For some reason, the internet was having trouble uploading just right now, but we'll see. Check, 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 check. 1 2 1 2 on Instagram. Should function perfectly. Oh, yo, mom! Tgis, mom. Buenos noches. Gloria a Dios. Kathleen and I been thinking about you guys, talking about some of this stuff Dad's showing us, you know. Could turn this down a bit then. Check, check, check. Mom, how are you in? Do we gotta go old school here? Check, check, 1 2. Check, check, 1 2. Check, 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 check. Well, we might have to wait on Instagram just a second. We can continue to roll through our other platforms. Creator dashboard. I think that's what we need. Not that one. Let's delete this. Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2 on YouTube. Check, check, 1 2 1 2 on YouTube. Check, 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 check. Oh. Okay, and we're gonna keep a close eye on the YouTube today to see if... Check, check, 1 2 on YouTube. Check, check, 1 2. Check, check, 1 2. Check, check, 1 2. Check. Check, check, check. If it buffers, Mr. Coffee Jr., how come you guys are coming in and I can't seem to come into the live stream? Well, let's do this. Let's throw this. Actually looks relatively decent. I mean, Nerf wheat set decent. Okay. We'll just go for it, see what happens. On deux, trois. A 4, 5, 6. Set wheat, Nerf these. Looks okay. Looks pretty decent. I'm happy with it. We'll see if it holds up. I do want to see if the Instagram's working. Well, it says we're live. Okay, what's up, everybody? Welcome to today's live stream. It is day 1034. We don't usually live stream on Saturdays. We don't usually live stream, period. Until 4 years ago. I was just telling some of our men today, meeted and greeted. That's a good men's meeting. You know, charcuterie board, Texas brisket, meeted. After I meeted and greeted some homies, I don't know, kind of got into our story because there's a young man there actually who used to fly. We're just going to tell stories and run checks. That's really what this is. Speaking of tests, we're going to run some tests. Tests aren't bad, as we've been saying, and I think is common knowledge. Aren't you glad that when you get on an aircraft, the pilot was tested? You're like, thank God this person has gone through some testing. And maybe when you're driving on the road, you might be like, You might be like, the YouTube is still buffering a bit, but we're just going to keep rolling and see what happens. Well, maybe when you're driving on the road, you're like, some of these guys could use a little more testing. So yeah, I was talking to one of the young men. Pardon me as I just look over to this monitor here. It does seem to be doing that same issue, which is buffering, and I don't know why it's doing that. Hey! Who's this person? Coming in on Instagram. Mrs. Adventures with Jesus. Oh my goodness. And I guess I'll finish my story, and then we might stop this live stream and fire up another one in some way, somehow, try and fix this problem that we're having. They were like, yo, I used to fly for like Medicare. I used to fly in like medical aid, and they had like a pretty well-paying job. You know, they're a pilot flying in resources and aid and medical care, medical staff, and they're like, I quit. They're like, I quit so that I can be a part of some mission field fellowship, some kind of like now they're flying in to like unreached areas so that they can preach the gospel. Now they used to be a pilot for medicine, and now they're a pilot for missions, is literally what happened. And they're like, yeah, I had job security, but then, like, you know, my wife and I, we felt the Lord call us to like take a leap of faith and to quit my secure, high paying job and to quote unquote live by faith. And they're now like, yo, so I have to like raise my own funds and get monthly partners. And I'm like sitting down one-on-one with people saying, this is what we do. I'm the pilot. I fly into unreached areas for aid and resources and missions, as in like a mission field. We got to bring the missionaries. And so they're like, I'm the pilot. Hey, like, do you want to be a part of what we're doing? Because they're just out there kind of like raising their own funds and canvassing and surveying. And I don't know. It's kind of sobering to see people deliberately on their own accord, like they weren't fired, they weren't let go, they weren't laid off, quit. Why would you throw away money and security? You have a wife, and actually you have a daughter, but you're not even a good father at that point. Why would you throw away job security, a salary, a high paying salary, because you're a medical pilot for missions? Something so valuable like security and a salary, unless of course they found something even more valuable and the return on investment is favorable. And I think that speaks to, I don't know, what we believe we found when we talk about the gospel, faith in Jesus Christ. So I think that should be it, because I've seen everything I need to see. We don't usually live stream on Saturdays, but I thought I'd throw up a completely new setup to see if we could fix some of our tech issues we've been having. That's my wife. Thank you, Kathleen Garzella. Well, hello. Who is this? Your screen name's coming up. You know what I'm saying? And there might be somebody that we may or may not know right above. Okay, well, are you on the YouTube? I need you to jump on the YouTube. I'm on the YouTube. Instagram's just here for funsies. TikTok's here for funsies. IG and TT, we don't got our probs. What I really need, babe, is feedback on the YouTube. So to speak. I'm already looking at it, and it's giving us the same issues. So I think I'm gonna land this. Speaking of planes and testing and pilots, because it is doing the same thing. It seems to be buffering. And the quality is just like garbage. Actually, hey, it's working on this for some reason. So what? It doesn't work on a computer, but it works on a phone? Is that what's happening? Alright, maybe we'll read some Bible. We'll keep going here. Oh no, it does seem to be freezing on the YouTube. Well, we got 6 people watching on the YouTubes. Alright, we'll read some Bible. Not because it's kind of half working. Is it just that computer? Or is it just computers in general? Yeah, this one seems to be buffering as well. Lots of buffering. Okay, that one's kind of skipping and stuttering as well. Okay, maybe we'll be back. That was a good 12-minute test. I think we're good. All right, fam jam. Maybe we'll be back today. You're on the YouTube too. Yeah, the YouTube is stuttering. Kathleen Gardzella 9405. Who's this person? Do we know this person? Hey, we're gonna pray for you. I don't know if you're new here, if you've ever been here before, but I don't know. I just feel this immediate attraction toward you for some strange and maybe particular reason. Yeah, the YouTube is like lagging and skipping and buffering. It's just, which is the weirdest thing. But thank you. If you're able to comment on the YouTube and let me know. I mean, I'm seeing everything I need to see here, and so I think we're done. And I might take the missus out for a date. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's Mama Cynthia. Yo, Mama Cynthia. Good to see you. I don't know if you can hear me. You probably can because you're on TikTok. We're just running tests for the big screen, which are failing terribly. But Mama Cynthia's here. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I know, Saturday. I was like, should I call this day 1033? Because yesterday was 1033 on Friday. I'm like, I don't know. We're just going to mess up the whole count. If I count today as 1034, but I'm like, this technically counts as a day of live streaming. So we're like, I don't know, into the Saturdays now, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I do want to keep live streaming today because I want to fix this issue. Because like I was saying, Mama Cynthia, this is just unkind. And I apologize, you're over here, but I'm talking in the YouTube. I see you up here, actually. Kathleen is on the YouTube over there. It's kind of lagging, it's kind of buffering, it's kind of stuttering, doing what it's been doing, Mama Cynthia, for which I apologize to our YouTube fam. And the reason why I say it's unkind, and the reason why I say it's completely unacceptable, I'd be the one to say that. No one else has said that. That's coming from me, is what I'm trying to say. It's because the family's already done so much for us, and the family has served the Lord, and the family has served me, the family has served people. The fam has already done so much for us. I just want to do something for the fam and fix these issues. Day 1034. My favorite people, yes, Kathleen, and on the Instagram, yes, Kathleen, and on the YouTube. Actually, our mom, Mama Cynthia, feeling good now that our peeps are here. Was coming in on IG too. So I don't know. I'll go back to the drawing board. I'll say this. I'm not afraid to try something and fail. We were talking about this on a Saturday. Sarai was here. Josh was here. There's the 3 of us live streaming, and we were redefining failure, and there is no such thing as failure. Once you realize that failure is an essential ingredient for success, and you can't have success unless you fail. Therefore, failure is essentially eliminated. And not to get too philosophical, it's not only eliminated, it's an illusion. And I'll put it this way, I would rather try and fail than to never try at all. I would rather try and fail than to never try at all. Not trying is real failure. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll end with this just on failure, and just, I don't really care. It's like it's low stakes. Like, one of my pastors once taught me, as I was in a pivotal season of my life, and then we're done. I'm just going to land the plane here. Not that I should be flying any planes. I'm just trying to keep it plain. I'm just trying to keep it vanilla. I'm like, yo, pastor, you know, I'm so glad I gave this a try, though, because I would rather try and fail than to not try at all. And they're like, bro, let me put you on something. Anytime you go after God, it's never failure. Anytime you pursue what is the Lord, anytime you at the very least pursue what you think is the Lord, that is never failure. Anytime you go after God, it is not failure. And I think that really helps us, no matter who we are, atheistic, agnostic, theistic, because it kind of eliminates our fears. Whatever it is, public speaking, live streaming, putting ourselves out there, the fear of man, the fear of what other people think, kind of a thing. It's still skipping. Mrs. Adventures with Jesus in the house. Yeah, it is still skipping. I see you on YouTube and hear you. Yeah, you can see me and you can hear me, but it does keep skipping. So I think that there is this checkbox that I might need to check. So we'll just keep trying different things as we... Is that who I think it is? Is that Isaiah? Okay, fam. Well, definitely it's glitching, but slightly. Yeah, it's a little better, right? Which is interesting. But thank you, Mama Cynthia. Yo, Mama Cynthia, what you doing today? You got plans? It's almost Buenos noches over there. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like dinner time. You guys got dinner yet? We'll probably take the Labra Diva out